We actually simulated a mast year in Mariah's project.
Right, yeah, I collected Shumard oak acorns and distributed them under adult oak trees, but that year was not a mast year, so
Yeah.
across the forest there was not acorns available. Underneath these trees there were, so we actually collected 75,000 acorns and put them out
75,000.
and spread them out underneath these trees, and then put cameras on the trees to measure deer response.
You know, not only did we calculate how many acorns that tree should produce in a good mast year, we also distributed them over time. So
Right.
you didn't just go dump them all out in a pile.
Yeah,
You
over
actually
3 weeks.
threw them out
Yeah.
as they would have fallen off the tree based on that phenology. So really cool project. What did you find out about it?
So the thing, we looked at a lot of things, including plant communities, but the thing that really stuck out to me as a deer hunter myself was the deer response to acorns. So everyone knows that deer eat acorns, but not all at the same time.
I hear that all the time. Oh, deer eat white oak acorns and they just ignore the red oak. But what did you find?
Well, we found that's not true. We knew that, but so white oak acorns, they only eat they eat them as soon as they fall on the ground because white oaks germinate rather quickly. But red oaks, which we were using, we put out Shumard oak acorns, they don't germinate till spring. And so we saw deer use begin when we put out those acorns in November and slowly climb and then finally peak. Actually, there was a pretty strong peak in deer use eating these acorns mid-January here in Mississippi.
So the acorns literally sat on the ground for a couple of months.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it became a really hot resource.
When it got cold and deer were ready to eat them, they responded in a big way. And we even looked at hunting opportunity, and hunting opportunity for all deer and even mature bucks increased. That's daylight deer movement. The thing is, people underestimate red oaks as a food source for hunting, and if you find the right tree, it can be the best area to hunt in the world. I mean, it can be an excellent food source to key in on, and it just requires a little bit of knowledge with tree identification, which is the fun part. There's these two groups of our North American oaks, and there's many species within each group. There's several species of white oaks that occur in the southeast as well as red oaks. But here I have scarlet oak on the right and post oak on the left. And scarlet oak, you can see, have these pointy bristle tips on the end of all their lobes, and that's characteristic of all the red oak species. So regardless of what species it is, you can tell it's a red oak by all those bristle tips. And then the post oak here, you can see it's from the white oak group, and it has smooth lobes all the way around, and that's true for all the species within the white oak group.